Hey everybody, it's Delta Shiny Zeta here, and today I am going to be showing to all of you about how to do the Kraid boss battle. Some of you may already know this, but the Kraid boss battle is actually, first of all, a very great and wonderful reimagining of the iconic Kraid boss, but it's also notoriously difficult in this game, unlike Super Metroid and Zero Mission, and even the original Metroid, where it wasn't really that difficult. So let's go ahead and talk about this boss here. So you run into this boss fairly early in the game, and visually it looks very just appealing, very stunning graphics, I love it, but it has two different phases. The first phase is actually pretty simplistic. All you really want to do is, as always, keep hitting the mouth. That's the iconic, Kraid trait of the boss. But what you want to do is use either a charge shot or a missile to open up the mouth, and then keep shooting at it. I recommend you jump, and then you shoot straight in front of you because you're at the perfect angle. When these rocks are falling, you want to make sure to hit all the rocks, so just spam up and up. You have your wide beam by this point, so you should be fine. But you have to dodge the little fireball. The fireball cannot be shot, you do have to dodge that one, but all the others, just shoot them. You want to do it for pickups. You get health and missiles by doing it. So here's a couple examples of me shooting diagonally, and it's a little bit difficult. But if you just jump and shoot forward like this, it's actually much easier to always hit him. I recommend you use the wide beam, the charge wide beam, in this first phase because you want to maintain as many missiles as possible for the second phase. Yes, you're getting some replenishes from this move right here with all these rocks, but you still don't really want to risk it because it's not difficult, this first phase. So that's why I recommend just using the charge beam, saving your missiles because you're going to need to spam them in the second phase. So after just a couple more hits here, which, just dodging these nails, and you should be able to finish up the first phase fairly easily. Just keep that rhythm going, jump over the nails, shoot forward. When the rocks come in, spam your shots and get some ammunition and some health. So here's the second phase. In the second phase, it's going to be another very iconic Kraid battle thing where you see just how tall Kraid actually is. You'll start from the bottom, and you actually have to shoot that infected hole. As gross as that may sound, that's what you actually have to do. I recommend spamming your regular shot. He uses 3 attacks. The first is the spikes. If you see a spike coming out from the bottom one, immediately get ready to jump over it like half a second later. Like that. Jump, and then just leave the 2 and 3 up there. You're not going to get hit by them. Just keep spamming, and then you have to dodge the purple things that are coming from the ground. When he shoots all 3, go into a morph ball, then get on the blue thing on the side, and then just spam your missiles immediately. If you get hit, like what just happened to me right there, that's fine, just redo it from the bottom again, and just keep doing that. So he has 3 attacks down here. He shoots those rocks, shoot them for some pickups, some health and ammunition like always. He just keeps spamming that one. But if he does that one, it's actually kind of a good thing. That's the second move that I was talking about earlier. You want to jump over that. It's a little like purple wave at the ground, and that's the third one. Just jump over the bottom one. When you do enough damage, go into a morph ball to dodge, and then wait for the blue thing, and there we go. It's that simple. Here again, spam your missiles. This is the place where you want to spam them. The nails, if the nail does hit you, you immediately fall. But again, it's not the end of the world if you fall, because he eventually does some kind of swooping attack. That one right there that you just saw, you kind of saw it at the very top of the screen. So you can't just stay up there in one trip anyway. Eventually, when he prepares the swooping attack by moving his arm sideways, you want to fall off of it anyway if you have not fallen by that point. Other than that, that's kind of the process. Take it nice and slowly. You just have to be looking out for the attack patterns, especially down here, because when you're down here, this is your chance to take very minimal damage and actually stock up on health. So when you're up there, you won't really have to worry about like, oh shoot, if I take one hit, I'm dead. Just be aware of Kraid's actual physical attack, his slash up there, because that one can do up to like an energy tank in damage. And by this point, you typically have about 2 energy tanks max, so it's a little bit difficult. There we go, I fell again, as you can see. But that's okay, it's not the end of the world. And then you just keep shooting the rocks. There's not really too much else to talk about. That I got hit a couple times here, but that's kind of the rhythm. And then there's that one, the wave. I did not jump that one, but you should be jumping it. There's the wave again. I jumped that one. And then rocks again. And it's a fairly straightforward battle once you know the attack patterns. It's all about knowing the attack patterns. Go into a morph ball here, wait for the blue thing, get on it, prepare a charge, shoot it, and then spam your missiles. And that's kind of how it goes. Here comes some nails. Shoot the nails. You can even use missiles to the nails. And that one actually almost ended up killing me, as you can see, but that's a good indication as to just how much damage one of his slash attacks does. That's why I was saying it might not really be a bad thing if you actually get hit by a nail and are knocked down, because in that way you're taking less damage and you avoided getting hit by his slash attack. But if you see him preparing the slash attack, immediately just jump down, just get off of it. And there we go again, get into a morph ball, go up onto the blue thing, and then shoot again. And by this point he should be very, very close to death. It's relatively straightforward by this point, and that's it. Once you get into this cutscene, it's all just cinematic here. You can just enjoy the show for about 20-30 seconds. And Kraid is down. It's a bit of a tricky battle, especially to those of you who may be new to the Metroidvania series, or like if this is your first Metroid game ever. Just know that in general this boss is harder than the ones in Super Metroid and Metroid Zero Mission, because in those games it was particularly simple. But in here they complicated it because they did want to make it a little bit more unique. But anyway, the last thing I will show you is the reward that you get for Kraid, if you are still interested in seeing this. But you do get a nice little nifty reward. By this point you're going to have various pickups such as the Various suit, you're going to have the Morph Ball, the Wide Beam, and you know, so on and so forth. But there actually is one new one here. Not new actually, it did actually appear in Metroid Other M, and you know, it's been a staple since then. But the Diffusion Beam. The Diffusion Beam essentially lets you shoot all of those like pesky things on the wall that you couldn't reach before, the ones that usually lead to shortcuts. You don't have to do anything different, you just simply hold and charge the regular charge beam, but now the diffusion is built in on it automatically, like that. See? So now the ones that are out of reach, you can actually hit them for the most part, which is pretty nice. Other than that though, that's actually going to be it for this video, so as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications if you enjoyed the video. I will see you all later. Bye bye everyone, have a great day.